white devils. That's what they used to call us. You know what I mean? And I was always proud to hear that.
Blue-eyed devil. Loud and proud.
It's sometimes hard to shed that mask too, you know what I mean? It took me a long time to figure out that I'm not that white devil. I'm not all the things that they said I am. Generally, that was just Friday night attire, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's get ready to go get busy. So,
Get ready to rumble.
it sounds funny and it sounds like we're kidding and all that shit, but, you know, for a lot of people that is the lifestyle, you know? And for a lot of people, it's also the death style, you know? That's going to be the case. Welcome to another episode of Badger's Heavy Hitters. I'd like to thank Johnny Boy for coming on for another episode. Wait till you check out our Patreon. Have we got the sickest of the sick for you? So, you've already been in prison now, Johnny, and you know, you've gotten a view, you've got a quick link into what goes on in other people's minds, you know what I mean? And so I have an episode called Things That Can't Be Unseen. You know, and I describe how in HOJJ, remember Chuck was discussing HOJJ, the old Hall of Justice, and all the court building back there, criminal CCB, criminal court building, and all that stuff. So one of the things that I witnessed when I was waiting to go to court was a kid who had been beaten up by his own people. He was a brother. In the middle of the night, he looked at me and I'm like, what the fuck's this?
Why do you do that?
Right? So I'm wondering the same thing. And what he did was he got up and he walked over and he took a pencil.
Oh, yeah.
It must have been the longest pencil I ever seen in my life, bro. And loud and proud, he put it on Homeboy's ear. Oof. And before he got to mention, pop! That's all you heard, bro. See a twitch of the feet, and that's a wrap, man. You know what I mean? Here this guy was all brave and bravado, beating up a little, 140-pound kid in front of his people, and looking all buff and bad the day before. Never to take another breath of wind, man.
That's horrible.
It is horrible, bro. You know, and you also know who was involved with the kid that was involved in brothers hugging on the yard at Chino. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, when I watched that kid get his wind taken for having a black friend, and making the mistake of hugging him on the yard.
Not the place.
California, right?
Yeah,
it's not the place
to hug fucking old friends.
You know, you could befriend whoever you want out here, but when in Rome, you do as the Romans do.
Right. Or you get fucking dealt with accordingly.
Earlier, you said something like, oh yeah, I recall you say, I bet you've been waiting your whole life to say that, you know what I mean? And I happen to know that you're not racist today, you know what I mean? And that you treat this man.
But I bet that man was like fucking...
So he was probably racist.
Totally.
At the time, you were definitely racist.
To pick me out of the whole fucking 50 people standing in line to come to me, you white boy back of the bus.
Right?
Come on, man.
Showed his little bravado and his little stripes.
Fuck yeah. That was so fucking fun.
California breeds racism, bro. You know what I mean? You know this. So, and it's hard to shake when you get out. You know what I mean? And
I like to say I'm more a separatist, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure, separate me from the ignorant. I interviewed a white crip from Texas. Happened to like the guy very much. You know what I mean? Like, he tells some cool stories. The way he's all sort of like you with your emotions. You know, always chill. Fucking his little slang, that Texas slang, the way he rolls with it, bro, just has you in the moment with his stories. You know what I mean? Check out Texas prison stories.
Hey, Texas prison ain't no joke, bro.
No,
I've had a cellie who's told me wicked war stories from TDC.
You know what I mean? Let's throw out some shout-outs, too, you know what I mean? T-Bud, you fucking steadily getting at me. To all those that hit the P.O. box on a regular, I I'd just like to say salute and thank you, because sometimes it's your motivations that keep me pushing, you know what I mean? And the platform that I've been given, that the gods have provided for me, they just make me happy, man. Like, I get to fucking vent when I need to vent. And like I said, I get to go back to the basics, man. Going to TARZANA and go listen to a Sunday morning CA meeting. You know, I'm not a crackhead, but listen to their bullshit, you know what I mean? And just to go, oh yeah, I remember why I needed to get back to the basics, you know what I mean? Because the two things you can count on in rehab is it's just like junior high, you know what I mean? You're always going to have a gay man in the batch, and you're always going to have a rat in the batch, you know what I mean? And
yelling, telling, and smelling.
so, right? They always go together. Yeah, it's just crazy, and I'm so grateful that I'm not the one who's there today having to deal with that shit, you know? I'm grateful that I get to walk in and hear the drug-a-logs and all this and that, and go, little do they know they may not stand a chance if they continue to talk like that, you know what I mean? And I like to try and shut that down, like, come on, fellas, can't we discuss something else, or something along those lines? But you meet some solid people there, man. Just like you meet some solid people inside, you meet some solid people at real work out here, and you learn to associate what's what out here as well as you do in there. You know what I mean? Like, you may not be able to kick it with some people that you think are more elevated than the people that you have to kick it with. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I remember walking the lap, you walk in the yard, you know, 17 laps, saying hi to the same guy all 17 times. I mean, nodding. You think, fuck, I can't stand this dude.
Right.
I mean, what's up, brother? So just because they call you brother, man, just know you are from another mother. You know what I mean?
Right. And the sharks are circling.
I don't believe that, bro. Believe that, you know. And that's a good thing too. You know, the institutions will definitely help you establish who you are later in life. You know what I mean? You'll go, okay, I'm predator or prey, and that's how you fucking establish it. You know, that's how it is there. You're predator or prey, one of the two. But once you come out here, you get to make the decision as to what kind of predator you want to be. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm a predator for fucking vets. I love to get in there. You know, like, bro, is this how you would have your dead comrades see you? You know what I mean? Wouldn't you rather? And then they'll come in and they'll shave up, and then they'll get a haircut, and they'll be like, bro, I got one of those little piece of shit jobs. I gotta go to work tomorrow. And I'm like,
not gotta go to work, get to go to work.
Thank you, bro. Only people in recovery and people that know what fucking tomorrow does or doesn't have in store for you know exactly what you just said.
They get to go to work.
They get to go to work, bro. Everything's perception. If you think you gotta go to work tomorrow, don't go.
Right.
I mean, if you realize you get to go to work and your bills are going to be paid as a result of that, you might want to get up in the morning, throw your ass in the shower, paint on the best smile you can paint on, and get there, man. And why not try and enjoy it while you're there?
We could be on D-Yard in the scullery, fucking...
So my homeboy, he hit me not long ago with, I'm like, hang on, bro, I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette, you know what I mean? There it is, fucking yucking it up with it. And he goes, is it nice outside? Bam! Straight kick to the balls, bro. Straight flashback to the institution. No night yard. So 3 and 4 yards, you're not getting night yard, guys.
Yeah. Haven't seen the stars in fucking...
Well, you got that little slot. You know,
yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like to actually be outside.
But it's usually either... what's it called, when it fogged up, or just so scratched out, everybody's scratching their neighborhood. Don't scratch your neighborhood or your name into anything in the institution, because they tell you.
Just might be back to see it.
Bam! Damn, bro, we're almost on the same page. You finished my sentence. Is this love? So, you know, when you get to start finishing the sentences, it means you've been there, you've done that, and you know what the fuck is real. You know, and I had just started to forget when Tim said to me, "Is it nice out there, bro? What's that air taste like on your lungs at 11 o'clock at night?" Oh, that was such a reality check, man. So if you think you got problems, you probably do.
If they're quality problems,
They're quality problems, man. You mean, I like to call them first world problems. You know what I mean? Like, my air conditioner isn't working, blah, blah, blah. Those are definitely first world problems.
my cool operator too isn't fucking running. The bearing's blown out.
Or the little coffee things, you know?
Bushy Creek?
Bushy, whatever, yeah. With your angel pussy fucking creamer, you know? So anyway, you bend to the pen, you bend to the pen again, you bend to the pen again. I mean, eventually something came to mind. For me, it was like, you know what? Live by the sword, die by the sword, motherfucker. And I know how I've handled a few things, and I don't want to be on the receiving end of that, man. Never would I want to be on the receiving end of someone yanking my neck this far and tomahawking my ass to the best of their ability, you know? When they cut their own finger and their blood's mixed in with their blood, and you know, DNA's just coming out, and you know, hell, the nurse threw up. Why wouldn't I?
What they taught me when I was a youngster was there's a few things you don't do with the prisoners. Mess with homosexuals, get in debt, and gamble. Gambling, yeah, gambling, get in debt, homosexuality,
drugs.
Drugs, yeah.
Basically, those are three major
And
no-nos. Don't not get caught stealing, because it's a free-for-all by all races. You know, back when it was okay, you know what I mean? Like, that's when it was okay for all races to get involved in a thief, man. Like, everybody beat his ass, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And that's how it was. It's not that way today. I would not know how to go in there in due time today, man, to be honest with you. And not saying that I'm not okay with everybody playing, but I'm sure as hell not going to allow another man, let alone another race, call me out my name because of a pinochle game, or you fucking punk ass move. You know
what the fuck did you just say? Yeah.
So
I wouldn't even want to put myself in that position. You know what I mean?
Right. So why get involved?
Yeah. To let another race fucking call me out of my name.
And as you know, for us, the way I run, we don't get involved in any tournaments. We don't get involved in any of that shit anyway. To where, you know, we barely associate. We show every race respect. That's first and foremost. So, and then this is the general seating tray. Seating at the tray, because you're like this, and you're covering your good goods. You know what I mean? And then you got your main course, but the fucking dessert gets ate first, just in case the bully wants to try and take it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we work our way to the vegetables, and then we go to the fucking main course of fucking, what do they call it? Wellington beef patties. Remember those, bro?
Wellington beef patties.
So basically what it was a hockey puck like this that had 3 lines that looked like they were painted on it. And they would start out smaller, and they would soak them in water throughout the day. Right after lunch, they would start soaking them, and they would blow up. And then the lines would be on there. They were like straight solidly painted on there. Remember that? And they were called Wellington beef patties.
Dude, that shit was gross.
What about the Kung Fu Flu when you got the blow up?
What about the Red Death?
Oh my God!
I actually like Red Death.
Mystery meat, fucking.
I actually like it.
So the foods are let alone unthinkable. You know what I mean? Like, I just wish everybody knew what they were signing up for, bro. You know what I mean? And not to get me wrong, I believe that the majority of people should go to an institution or serve their country just to get a grasp on life, because we're so lost at that age. You know, we're so lost. And
puts you into perspective, huh? To be grateful for the little things in life.
Right, because people learn the bonds of true brotherhood when they're are put in real life situations, man. Bro, there's only 23 of us. There's 87 of them.
Right, you're in a 45-minute up down riot.
So explain to them what up down means.
Yeah, you're in a riot and they laid the yard down and everybody laid down.
One shot's been fired.
Yeah, and they laid down. Everybody laid down for a few minutes, and then.
A few minutes.
Yeah, maybe
a minute.
A minute, and then.
Longest minute of your life.
Yeah, a section over here on the far side of the yard jumps up and starts fighting over there, and then they start shooting at you over there, and then they lay down, and a section over here jumps up, starts fighting over here, and it's just.
You don't want to be caught with your hand in any kind of motion like this form right here, whether you're coming down to punch or whatever. There's always assume that you got something in your hand and you're putting heat in their neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're the guy that gets blasted. You know what I mean? If you're coming this way from down below, they might assume you're coming like this, and you're the guy that gets blasted.
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
could get killed.
So it was funny. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, "My old man still sits down when he pees." You know what I mean?
So what?
I'm like, okay, you know, like that's a respect cell shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Little, and I would say to her, "Well, does he take one pant leg off?"
That's YA shit.
You know, right? Because
Yeah.
you never get caught on the toilet with
Right, or like if you lived in the gym.
If you, I don't know about that, so I've never done that.
I've never lived in the gym either, but I've heard stories like you leave one pant leg on, one pant leg off.
For sure, or
Yeah.
let's say you get stuck on the yard and you got a shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You definitely taking a pant leg off.
I'd rather take them both off.
Right.
Yeah.
Then be caught there with your pants down, man.
Yeah,
Like,
get tripped up.
those aren't jokes, you know what I mean? Like, you get caught with your pants down and you can't get busy. Things are all bad, man, you know? And that's why there's so many people on these SNY yards, you know?
Hollywood depicts fucking prison so fucking ass backwards, it's not even funny, bro. It's like,
It's pathetic.
they don't show the real deal. At all.
So people are always asking me to watch, to rate, what was the shot caller? I guess it would call the shot caller. No? Maybe that's not the name of it. It is the shot caller, I think.
Not the shot swallower?
Shot swallower, right? So anyway, they're always asking me how would I rate this on? And I tell them, well, boy, I'd rather watch it, you know what I mean, My Little Mermaid or something like that over a fucking something that I lived any day of the week. I hate watching any kind of prison movie.
Like American History X. Completely false.
Right? But Edward Norton looked good, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that's how easy it is, man. Like, people are so lost. Like, you heard what he said. Pick the ones, the derelicts, the ones that are outcasts. You know what I mean? And that's who they suck up. And that's who the prisons suck up.
Right.
You know what I mean? They pull you in. You feel part of.
Sell you a
It
drink.
feels good. Sell you a drink, whatever it may call. Bro, you want to earn a name? Put two of them in your hands.
Yeah.
You know? And
And then,
if you about anything, you don't need somebody to tell you to do that. You still might want to check on who dude is before you make that move anyway, just because you always want to be thorough on everything. I guess they don't do it like that nowadays. Nowadays, I guess, you fucked my girlfriend, you came in, I said you're a rat, I said you're a child molester, and it goes because you fucked my girlfriend and I said. And I've been on the yard for 6 months, and we like this, you know. But that's how it is too, bro. They don't. In our days, man, you had to fucking have paperwork. You had to fucking verify that paperwork. Generally, made a phone call to the streets. You ran it to the back. I mean, it was a process. You know what I mean?
yeah, you didn't jump your homeboy to get your letters.
Hell no. You know, fart in the day room. Well, yeah, I did that. Now what? Can I get NLR on me? You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. Like, same thing goes with this clickbaiting shit. People fucking, you know.
What is clickbait?
So clickbaiting means I state bang bang blood gang, how to kill a cop and whatever. So and then they'll say something about. So anyway, I heard this cops were shot at today on the news, and that's clickbaiting. you're not really selling what's been said, but you know, you do bring it up just long enough to say it was mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Like a catchphrase?
So no, like, how is it? So, 3 killed in this action, 2 caught sharpening shank. So, it all goes together, right? But it doesn't. So, what it's saying is, you're going to be explaining to them how the shank was sharpened and how the 3 were killed, and it's all, you're going to be laying it out what really happened. When you don't, all you do is mention knife sharpened, shank, people, knives, dead. You know what I mean? Like, it's all bullshit in other words.
Fake
right?
news.
So it's stutter, fucking keep you busy till you get around it, and nothing ever gets said.
Smoke and mirrors bullshit.
What made you wake up to fucking not want to go back? What made you wake up and go, you know what, I'm tired of fucking beating myself up out here and I need to go ahead and fucking take care of myself? What was the final thing? I know about your dad, I know about you and your brother riding solid with them, but what was it? What was that fucking, we like to call it a moment of clarity?
Just sick and tired, bro. Sick and tired of like having to be under the thumb of like fucking pigs telling me when to get up, when to fucking move. And
Said the old lady.
Yeah, and fucking other people being in charge of fucking just me in general. You know what I mean? Like not having any control of my own life.
Well, that's why so many people, a lot of solid dudes are on fucking SMY yards, right? I mean, they got tired of fucking doing this, bidding for this and that, and they're like, nah, man, I'm done killing. Like a lot of people from the brand went out backwards because once they started saying, you know what, we can't get to Johnny Boy, kill his sister, kill his mom. She's a preschool teacher at this school. She'll be here at this time. Go ahead and get her. We can't get to him. He's on a S&Y yard. So here this woman who's been working her whole life.
Has nothing to do with the game.
Nothing to do with the game except for the fact she carried your worthless ass for 9 months and then raised you and loved you to the best of her ability.
And now you're getting
and
her
now you
killed.
fucked up and got a little fucking $75 dope debt, and we gonna get our money, we gonna get our paper, or we gonna get something else. And guess what? That something else generally led to fucking family getting whacked, mom getting whacked. You know what I mean? And that's how it went. A lot of people started dropping out because of that. You know what I mean? They were like, fucking, nah, I ain't doing that, bro.
Bad calls.
I ain't doing that. You know? Well, bad calls have been going on since the beginning of time, but like I said, back then, there was a whole lot more investigating, there were more phone calls made, there were more kites shot. You know what I mean? It wasn't a fucking, you fucked my lady, I'm gonna say he was a rat. You know? So, you don't want to do that then, and you don't want to do that now. Because you're gonna pay the price. I told, I don't know if you heard about Coyote in the county jail when he had somebody moved on. So when you go into the modules at night, so say they brought 4 of you up, you know what I mean? So 1, 7, 12, 13, you know what I mean? You know, at nighttime when the lights go out, they'll be like, cell 1, handle that. So the Southsiders would give 13 seconds of solid beating, you know what I mean? The three against the one dude, and as long as he handled his shit for the 13 seconds, he was good to stay, you know what I mean? Like you eating pancakes together in the morning.
Right.
Now, should he give out a, hey, why, anything along those lines, that was a wrap. You had to pack your shit and get the fuck out of there.
Right, in a week.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it just weren't designed for the modules.
Right.
You know? Because the shit that goes on up there and you witness up there, it's not something that you want to be discussing up there.
It's not for the faint of heart, huh?
No, it's not. And you don't want to discuss it. You know what I mean? Like, if you talking about it, that means it's gonna get heard, and fucking, you know what I mean? DA referrals are gonna start coming down.
Yeah, keep that off the tier, huh?
That's why it's necessity, once again. So, you're gonna end up cutting your finger off. Is that Gerber?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, that shit went down. Anyway, Coyote had somebody moved on, and he made a little, "Ay!" And he had to plug, bro, a bunch of times. You know what I mean? I don't think he got his wind took. I think he just got plugged a bunch of times. And so the following 4 days later or whatever, when it was time to make that call, the calls had already been made, and Coyote had to get moved on. So he goes to call out, you know, cell 2, handle that. And when he gets out, wait, cell, they started plugging him, bro. And let me tell you, they heard all the woman come out of him. Why? You know what I mean? And they're like, he's gurgling. They're like, stick him some more. Like, okay, now he ain't even gurgling. Stick him some more. You know what I mean? Fucking, that's how that went down, bro. One bad call on somebody, without knowing everything.
Yeah.
Nah, his prison, fucking, his wind was took, bro. He was dead. There's no question about it. He was dead. You know what I mean? And then you're sitting in there with a body till count time. You know what I mean? And everything's coming to you. What the fuck you just did? You know what I mean? Like,
hoping you can eat his tray before they pull him
nah,
out.
you ain't get a tray because it's count time, bro. It's night time. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. You know, fucking hoping you have some pruno to fucking just kill the next hour and 45 minutes that you gotta sit and look what you just did. And know that you're getting ready to get a DA referral on that. And
Looking all day.
know that you're fucking facing all that time. Right? All of a sudden that fucking fear turns into a big old lump in your throat, and it becomes what it becomes, you know what I mean? I would hate to have to experience that again. That's why these little 60 days that Badger was worried about, I mean, that's what I was worried about, bro.
60 days could turn into 60 years, bro.
That's what I'm saying, or life sentence,
Yeah.
you know, or your wind took.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every warrior looks forward to a warrior's death, but, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, getting taken out like that isn't a warrior's death. Waiting till 48 push-ups and then jump on their back and then cut the throat and then start plugging them, like, come on, man, I didn't want that to be me, you know? And that's when I started to wake up and go, and it wasn't a fear of that. It wasn't a fear, bro, because, like, your number's up, you know what I mean? It was just the harsh reality of fucking, I could do this so easily. Why couldn't they? And why wouldn't they? And what have I done to deserve it?
Right. Why use me up and throw me away like I'm fucking dispensable?
Well, we are dispensable. You're all dispensable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we like you, we'll keep you. And that simply means we're going to make you do something that we get you to stick around for. And generally, you don't get to stick around anyway. You never get to really say bye to a loved one on a yard anyway. Yeah, hey, go to a Riot. I mean, here you are, fucking all hunky-dory, he owes me $13 and blah, 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 and fucking, you go to the yard and that's the last time you ever see each other.
Yeah.
Bye, brother!
Yeah.
And, you know, and the other funny one is when they're fucking, you know, 2 o'clock medical. Where you going, dog?
Yeah, no one goes to medical at
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I gotta go to medical, my hemorrhoids are swelled up.
Yeah, okay.
They was talking about giving me a surgery called an addictomy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Appendectomy, huh?
Appendectomy, yeah.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
I remember all those cases, just knowing they was going to lock it up, bro. Whenever speed would hit the yard, even if they hadn't
Shit would
fucked
get
up,
hinky, yeah.
even if they hadn't fucked up, all these dudes are fucking going medical.
I told you that story about my old
Sure.
hillbilly. Fucking got all tweaked out,
from,
didn't eat.
from